Alright, here we are. Another day, another live stream. And boy, I tell you, what a day it is outside right now. It is wicked cold, real nasty. But right now, I'm inside, warm and dry, in the Juggalo dungeon in the basement of my house. So whoop whoop y'all, welcome in. Today we'll be working again on Princess Jasmine from Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin. She's getting the Juggalette treatment. But I'm going to do something a little different today for her. Instead of doing the standard black and white, what I'm going to attempt to do is kind of color match her outfit here and incorporate that into the makeup and make it much more Juggalette-esque as opposed to, you know, Violent J or Shaggy 2 Dope on the face of a Funko Pop princess. I've done that a few times. Let's try something different. So first thing I gotta do, shake up these paints that I barely ever use anymore because I pretty much only use black and white anymore. But we'll be using some blue and some green. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something. Hold on one second. Don't mind all the rocking of the jukebox there. Let's do a little adjustment, get it straight. Today's beverage, brought to you by Taco Bell. It's a classic Taco Bell Mountain Dew with a little hint of Baja Blast. Because I like Baja Blast, but I don't like it completely blasted. I like Mountain Dew better with just a hint of the Baja Blast. So, you know, little Taco Bell cocktail for this evening or afternoon, whatever it is for you, or morning. I don't know where you're at. Could be middle of the night. I have no idea. Anyway, going to start with a little bit of green. It looks like we're going to be adding quite a bit of blue. I'm also going to be using this metallic bronze to match the metallic motifs in her outfit. I think I'll try to use it to outline her makeup. We'll see how that works out. This could be the worst idea ever, or the greatest. Who knows? Who knows? But we're about to find out. Because you know what? It's Friday. So let's stretch our wings a little bit and fly. Shall we? And do something a little different, something a little special. Pardon me while I mix the paint and smack Jasmine with the heel of my palm. Let's see. That's actually not bad. It's not a bad blend of color there. Starting to get a little muddy. But let's see what it looks like on the white of her face. So, first things first, now all of a sudden I feel like this brush is too big. One problem we're going to encounter here is there's no true indication of a mouth. Like no indentation or anything to suggest lips or a mouth of any kind. So kind of got to freehand that, I guess. Let's see how we do. Yeah, I think this might need more blue. And it might need to be lightened. It might just be a little dark. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You know what we could do? We could make this a base layer and then put a bit of a blue tinge over the top of it to try to complete our look here. I think that's plausible. I also think I'm capable of that, so that's good. Sometimes I have ideas that get a little away from me, and in the end I suffer for it because I look like an idiot. But I'm kind of used to that at this point in my life, looking like an idiot. I've done it so often. Some would say I've mastered the art of looking like an idiot. Oof, yeah. Oh. Would you look at that? I did the thing again where I didn't change the battery. Golly. I am so not good at this. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me change that. Oh, while I frantically drop bits and pieces everywhere. Oh, my word. What a pro, huh? What a professional vlogger, or not even streamer, I guess. Yeah, I'm not a vlogger. I'm not vlogging anything. My God, you wouldn't want to see the vlog of my day today. Could it be any less interesting? Anyway, back to it. Crisis averted. Battery replaced. Shame on me yet again. How many streams in a row can I forget to replace my battery before I start? The answer right now, all of them. Every single one. Ooh, there's a chunk in my paint. I don't like that. Let's get that out of there. Just a big old sloppy chunk of paint. There's nothing feminine about that. And this being a Disney princess, I need to be mindful of the femininity. It needs to be dainty and cute. I don't like how this paint's moving. That probably sounds like a odd thing to some of you. Others that have messed with paint, you know exactly what I mean. It's just the way... well, literally, the way it moves, the way it floats, the way it settles, the way it interacts with the other paints around it. Like right now, my base coat of white and this top coat of aquamarine seem to be fighting each other. And that's not good. I need them to love each other. Be a happy family on the face of this princess. A happy palette, happy color palette. So there's a start, you know, and actually seeing that on screen right now, it's not so bad. I mean, it's roughed in, mind you. So, you know, don't judge it too harshly. That's the basic premise of how this will look in the end. To be clear. To be fair. So, let's move on to the nose. And the nose for this little princess is in fact very dainty. Ooh, focus. Or should I turn it around? Look at that little thing. Itty bitty. And what I want is a nice little circular dot on the tip of that nose. Whew. This brush might be too fat for that. We're about to find out. Maybe I'll use the magnifier. Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Maybe. I don't know. So it is bitterly cold outside right now. If you are also in the Midwest, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we're not alone in this cold snap. Here it's been affecting highway travel, which is no fun for anybody. Especially guys and gals that are driving the big rigs. This is not a day that I envy that industry at all. So the next time you're waiting on your Amazon package or wondering why something is out of stock at the store or whatever, you know, generally complaining about the supply chain, think about days like today. Keep this in the back of your brain pan. These days are rough, rough days for those drivers. Huh. These streams sometimes, I can't believe the topics that just come up in my mind. Definitely strange. I mean, I stand by everything I just said. It's just I'm now realizing I'm lecturing YouTube on the truck industry when you're here to watch me paint a Juggalo princess. You know, whatever. My brain works in mysterious ways. I don't get it, and I've had the thing for a long time, this brain of mine. Oh. Just off camera here, I have some references pulled up on my computer to show me some good examples of Juggalo makeup. I gotta tell you, there are some really nice ones. There's some folks out there that are really doing a good job with Juggalo makeup. Looks like they've practiced a few times. And I can respect that. Let's go thicken that a little bit. Yeah. That's a good start, I think. The problem is trying to replicate that here. I run into that issue pretty often. That is the hard part for sure. So let's see what we can do. Looks like we are about there. Definitely need more paint on my brush. Let's see here. Trying to avoid making Princess Jasmine here look too much like Ronald McDonald. That is definitely not the goal. But literally freehanding this makeup, making it up. Like, I have reference pictures for Juggalette paints as examples. But what I'm putting down on Princess Jasmine here is definitely unique. Doesn't echo anything that I'm seeing on my screen. Hints at a couple of different ones. But, you know, I don't want to... As much as I copy, you know, Violent J and Shaggy to dope on most of my paints, that is definitely intentional because, well, they are the men, the whole inspiration of Precious Juggalos. So, should not be a surprise at all that I'm copying them, aping their style. The other one is not as low. But it will be now, and it looks like I'm a little thicker. Thicker here. Hey, what's up, man? Should I say JR or should I say Pete? Or the whole thing, JR Butcher Pete? And welcome in, by the way, to your first Precious Juggalo stream. Let's see here. What should I do next? I think she needs a little cheek action here. I don't think I can pull off any stars. We need to switch brushes. Well, good, because JR's easier. Butcher Pete, I'll work my way up to that. JR is definitely easier to not think too hard about what I'm saying. But then the question is, are you a JR to someone named Pete? Or does JR have nothing to do with Junior? Man, I cannot get all the paint out of this brush. Dirty. Oh, there it goes. JR joining me today all the way from Discord. So now you know what I sound like, too. Man, I don't know if I can pull off stars. Stars would be cute. For sure. But I don't know if I can do it. thinking real hard about my next move here. Ah, yeah, that makes sense also, yeah. Just realized I'm missing a hook at the end there. Man, I really want to do a star, but I am really... Oh, they're so small and delicate, and I don't know if I can do it that small. How about a diamond? Let's try a diamond. Haha, thank you, I appreciate that. This isn't normal, this style. I mean, clearly. This is definitely more the norm. This is like a one-time deal. I seriously doubt I'll ever do this again. But, you know, that's what keeps things interesting, too. Definitely don't want to get bored with anything you enjoy doing. I think we'll try a diamond. I think I can do a diamond and not screw it up. So JR, the plan is to try to bring the motif of Princess Jasmine's outfit into her face paint. So we're trying to color match a little bit. And then I've got a bronze paint that I plan on outlining all of the paint on her face with. And I think that might turn out looking pretty dang slick. Let's see. I think the diamond works. I think that's alright. I definitely don't think I can do a star that small, especially with the intention of outlining it, like I said, with that bronze. But I think that's a good little bit. Yeah, honestly, this is going way faster than normal. I'm usually much slower. I mean, this isn't done, but getting the basic outline and idea of what I'm going to be doing here down this quick is definitely outside of normal. That's how I can tell I think I'm a little excited about this. I've had a couple of other ones where I painted all in one day just because I don't know, I can't stop myself. It's too interesting. And I think I might have hit pay dirt today with this idea. Which is good, because yesterday was kind of a bummer day. In fact, I don't even suggest watching the stream from yesterday. Today I'm in a definite better headspace. And I believe it shows on Jasmine's face as much as it shows on mine. JR, the beverage today, I believe it was you that I was talking to about our mutual love of Taco Bell. I actually went to Taco Bell for lunch today, so I've got some leftover Mountain Dew with just a touch of Baja Blast in there. And man, maybe that's part of the attitude today too, because this is hitting the spot. Oh yeah. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I was talking before, I think I probably will put a little blue overcoat over all of this just to give it a little bit more of a blue hue. It's a little muddy and a little dark right now. You know what I'm realizing? The outline, trying to be super clean on the outline, if I'm outlining it with metallic bronze, I don't think I need to be so anal right now. Yeah, actually, Sam's Club has the 36-pack brick of Baja Blast. I got that a couple months back. So yeah. So there is that. When I saw it, I got all excited. My wife had no idea what I was talking about. Even after explaining, well, it's a Taco Bell exclusive. I don't think she was impressed. But that was nice to have in the fridge. Ooh, I am not using my magnifier much. That's also interesting today. Maybe the Baja Blast has made my vision better today. Maybe that's what happened. Yeah, I don't know. Alright. That is a good basic premise. I mean, you can see rough edges there, obviously. But yeah, that's a good start. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, JR, is it bitterly cold where you're at right now? Because it's terrible here. Real bad. Like, danger bad. Making sure I am even on both sides. It looks like we are about there. Yep. Nailed it. Oh yeah, there it is. That is a nice edge. Yeah. 26. Well, you, sir, are lucky. We are... I think the ambient air temperature last I checked was like 8 degrees. And then with wind chill, it's negative whatever right now. It's gross outside. Like, don't go outside at all gross right now. Jasmine, you little minx, you're coming together too well at this point. Because that's pretty even. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to be adding anything else. Oh, yeah, the front, or weather pattern, whatever you want. Yeah, not the front, because the front is at the front. The weather pattern we have right now, I think, is supposed to last through Monday. And I think the worst they're predicting is -15, and that's ambient 15 without the wind chill. So, man, dude, batten down the hatches for that for sure. I'll probably just put my whole family in one room together and literally batten down the hatches, shut all the doors, and try to just conserve heat in one room together. Watch some shoot, we could watch the Lord of the Rings trilogy, extended version, of course. That would keep us busy. I guess that's one way to spend MLK Day. I don't know that would really honor him so much, but I think he'd understand. Yeah. Yep. That's a solid move. Yeah, you basically, when it gets this bitter cold, you have to go back to like your caveman instincts of just huddle together, literally huddle together, and just get in the smallest space you can comfortably and all occupy it together. I might even be able to talk my wife into letting the dog jump up on the couch. Party time. That'd be Sunny the murder dog, by the way. She doesn't get to get up on the couch, which is a bummer. But you know, she's kind of a big dog. The girls, my daughters, are hard enough on the furniture, and they shed. My daughters, so we already have enough hair in our couches. Ooh. I just burped a Baja Blast. Oh, so being at Taco Bell today, I was fully intending on getting the $5 box. Yeah, I guess that's not a thing anymore. It wasn't on the menu. I was really bummed out. That's like 100% my go-to. So I was really, really bummed. Wolf Pup's a cute nickname. Not as cute as Murder Dog. So right now I'm just trying to get a good even color. Yeah, and then I'll do the outline, because the outline will probably go down pretty thick. Probably won't outline the nose. That's a little too small. Yeah. Thinking. Well, I definitely need to clean my brush. The other thing about doing metallic paints is they can really ruin your brush, because it's like, you know, glitter. The herpes of the craft world. You can end up getting that like glitter in your brushes from the metallic, and it'll pop up in places you don't want it to. Let's try something real quick. Let's see what this looks like. I've got this paint from, they're called Turbo Dork. Really cool color shift paints is what they do in metallics. This is their Absinthe. Let's see what that looks like over the top of this seafoam dark blue-green I just laid in. This might be a little too light, but we'll see. Yeah, this could be interesting. This could be very interesting. Let's see. Let's do it with this bigger brush. And this isn't like a layering coating type of paint. It's more of like an effects paint. This might be one of the better ideas I've ever had. This will be cool. Man, this is coming together. Look at the shimmer on that. Give me a second and I'll hold it up close and I'll let you see what I'm seeing. If the camera picks it up. I don't even know if it'll really do this justice. This is really matches the glitter and sheen of her outfit. Yeah, that's gonna be neat. Which is good because I never really know what to do. I've got quite a few different colors from this Turbo Dork company, but I never really know how to use them right, properly. So I don't really mess with effects painting very often. I mean, you've seen what I do. Most of it's just black and white. I don't do as much miniature painting as I once did. Alright, as promised. Let's see if it'll... Look at that. Yeah. I mean, that's also still wet. But that does a much better job of looking like the outfit she's wearing. And then once I outline that, oof, buddy, boy, that is going to be sharp. Like it was meant to be. So, JR, I saw, sorry, when I went to post my my link, you stream gaming videos, it looked like. I thought about walking Sunny today, but it's just too dangerous. Like, even if I bundled her up, there's definitely a risk to her. Like, I wondered if it was Fortnite. I'm not really familiar with Fortnite. I've never played it. And I don't know. I mean, I do play. I game, for sure. Oh yeah, cool, man. I'll be here. I'll be here for another 20 minutes. Wow, time is flying. I might actually paint a little late today. We might go past 5:30. It's Friday after all. And I'm digging what I'm doing. This is going to be a very special paint. Sunny loves cold weather, though. Especially snow. She's a big snow fan. Which is cool for her. Not so much for me. I'm a snow fan. I used to do a lot of snow sports. I've said this on another stream. Like, I used to snowboard a lot. In fact, I still have a snowboard and all the gear. But I don't get too many opportunities anymore. Yeah, I might even try to just put a dab on that nose. Just a touch. Just a touch. There we go. Just get it on there. I might need to take a progress picture here. This is definitely going better than expected. Excuse me while I take some random pictures in the middle of this stream. Yeah, that is going really well. Let me hold that up again, let everybody get a better look. Look at that shimmer. Alright, so I think we're done with the green portion, which is a bummer because look at all this leftover paint. I feel very wasteful with that. So let me clean this brush and try to get all this effects paint out of it. Good luck with that. And then we're going to shift over to the metallic outline. And again, this will be the first time I've ever done anything like this. So if you hear me either getting upset with myself or excited with myself, don't freak out. That's just how I be. Okay, definitely need the magnifier on this. So I might be a little off camera while I do this. I really don't want to. I want to do this well. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to default to what's best for the paint and not so much for the stream. So bear with me. And if you're thinking to yourself, Self, why doesn't he just adjust the camera? Well, because that is a much more complicated prospect than you might believe. Yeah, we're getting thick. We're getting thick already. That's not what I had in mind. See if we can't get this under control here. issue is I'm either getting not enough or too much paint on my brush at one time. Not finding the happy medium. Painting with metallics is a little different. I was talking before about how paint moves. This definitely moves different. And if you're used to a certain way of behavior with a paint, it can be a little alarming when it's different. JR, if you end up coming back and chatting, I might not be paying attention for a minute. But if you're not here, you won't hear that. But either way, it's all good. It's all good. I think you'll probably figure it out when you see what I'm doing. This could be very cool. This could be very cool. I think this is a solid idea. So there's just the beginning. Focus. Come on, buddy. There it is. So yeah, just a little outline of bronze to kind of match what she's wearing. That's killer. That really is. I like that a lot. That's gonna be a good reveal at the end. All right, so I'm gonna concentrate on this. Get this going here. So if I'm not responsive, this is why. I've got my head very low and my eyes very close and very tight right now with this. This portion of the paint. That got a little sloppy. A little too sloppy. Did that fix it or not? Dang it. Yeah, I think we'll be going late today. I want to finish this. Especially because the paint's out now. This isn't really paint that... I mean, once it's dry, it's done for. And I'm kind of in the headspace of it now. Yeah, I'll probably just be yammering to myself for a while. And not really looking at the chat. I just happened to look up and saw that you were back. This is... This is going to end up being real neat. Who knows, maybe this is the paint that will end up being the one that takes the internet by storm. And JR can say, I was there, man. I saw him paint that. We talked about snow and cold weather. Ugh. Oh, how do I want to hold her? Nope, that's not it. Dang it. I think I need to clean my brush. I think it's getting heavy. That was the problem. Okay. Yeah, that left a splotch there. I don't like that, but it'll probably be one of those things that I'll always see and nobody else will. And I'll be staring at it for the rest of my life going, oh God, it's so terrible. And if I say it, everybody will say, what are you talking about? But that's what we do, isn't it? Okay. All right, JR, are you ready for a close-up? Let me straighten up a line here. Ah, oh, dang. Yeah, there's a knob of paint right there. I might have to cut that out. Yeah, I have to. Oh, boy, it did pop right off. That's good. That's much better. Okay. JR, you ready for this? I mean, I know we're two grown men looking at a Princess Jasmine Funko Pop, so it might be a little weird to gush over it, but dude, look at that. I'm feeling pretty dang good with that. Man, oh man. That's the funny thing, you know, you get stuck in a rut, you kind of get down with yourself and, you know, doing all these other paints, and you kind of get, I don't know, tunnel vision. Then you do something like this, outside of the norm, and it rejuvenates you, makes you remember why you enjoyed doing this. It totally redeems what you were starting to think may have been a terrible idea. Well, let me clean my brush again. I talked too long and I let it get dry. And that's how I ended up with a clump. Okay. Got a little wide there. I'll have to fix that in a second. Just want to finish the outline first. JR, did you think you'd be watching a guy paint Princess Jasmine today? Did you wake up on this Friday morning and go, you know what? I wonder what a Funko Pop version of Princess Jasmine from Disney's Aladdin would look like as a Juggalette. Then the next question is, if you did think that, is this anywhere close to what you were thinking it might look like? Because honestly, when I started painting this, I fully intended on just doing black and white like normal. Never even really thought about this, but when I sat down today, I thought, you know what, why don't I try to match what she's wearing? That could be more interesting. And, you know, looking at examples of the really cute Juggalettes and what styles they wear as makeup. I did definitely notice that there was more color. They tended to have more color. Maybe not this much. Shoot, maybe some Juggalette out there will actually copy this makeup. Because it's pretty tight, if I'm honest. It's a pretty tight idea. Only thing is, I got off target there. What brush? Let's use this one. And this should still be wet. Yeah, let's just... button that up a little bit. Let that dry, and then we'll go back in with the Turbo Dork. Maybe that's the next, I don't know, that's the next thing in Juggalo culture will be like Juggalo mashups, maybe? That'd be cool. Just to start, I don't know. I mean, as if everything isn't already different enough in Juggalo culture. But it could be a thing, for sure. Alright, let's get around the mouth here. Oh, I can see I'm lacking on some Turbo Dork in some spots here. Let me move this here. Maybe that'll help. So I'm not crossing hands and reaching over myself. Hey, JR, there's something I keep forgetting. It's a quality control thing. Can you just let me know my microphone volume and the background music volume? Is it at a comfortable level? Both of them? Initially, I know my microphone was soft when I first started streaming, and I turned it up a bit. But I also, like, this stream, I'm not trying to be too, like, overbearing. I kind of want it to be soft and subtle. But I also, you know, I want you to be able to hear. Said in other streams. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The goal is for this to be like a Juggalo version of Bob Ross. You know, where you can just relax, kind of mellow out, chill out from the day. Because I always remember watching Bob Ross as a kid, and I mean, the art was definitely good. It was always interesting, like, seeing where it started from, and it would just look like crap on the palette, like, you know, it's just a mess of colors, and then by the end of it, you're like, holy cow. Had no idea that that was going to be a mountainside with a cabin and trees. But anyway, my goal is to be like a spot where you can just come either check out and take a nap and just let my voice be in the background like I did with Bob Ross quite often, or watch, or engage and chat. Obviously Bob Ross didn't have that functionality. Could you imagine PBS having that back in the day? You know how many teenage boys would have been like throwing curse words in the old chat with Bob Ross? I know I would have been. Or not even curse words, just fart. Fart, fart, fart. And then you gotta wonder, how would Bob Ross respond to that? How would one of the most mellow guys to ever live respond to 11-year-old boys spamming his chat with the word fart? Or another mind exercise while we're in the mode of imagining weird things. Could you imagine a Bob Ross Juggalo paint? Like if he just did a whole series where he just did face paints of clowns and Juggalos? That would be wild. And I wonder what would have like come from that. If he would have been like, and here's a happy little mushroom. Just on your cheek, a happy little mushroom. What's he doing there? I don't know, but he's happy. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back in with some white and cut some white in. No, you know what he could do or could have done is like creating a paint effect of just Coke remnants on people's noses and upper lips. And there's a little cocaine. Just a happy little cocaine. That'd be hilarious. Okay. Let's see. I want to, first off, put some effects paint back here. Cover this back up where I filled that in. Okay. And then I saw some dry spots on her upper lip. Fill that in. All right. Here it comes. Not done yet. So just keep that in mind. Because I am going to have to clean up a few rough patches with some white paint where the outline, the bronze outline, got a little squirrely, got a little away from me. But as of right now, there is our Juggalo Princess, or Juggalette rather, Princess Jasmine. How about that, man? Yeah. That's wild. Okay. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. did notice it looked like one of the diamonds had a little more green than the other. It's funny how I can actually see that better. The differences between what I can see on screen and what I can see in life it's funny. Yeah. I think it's even enough. It's just it's a little more defined in one than the other. Okay, anyway, stare at that forever or fix the problems I see. Let me put this away. Dragon bronze can go back in the rack. So now we're just going to get back to some standard white. Cut a little bit of this in. Clean up some spots here. Try to get our lines straighter, cleaner. Oh yeah, instant gratification there. Instant gratification. Yeah. JR, the thing I really struggle with the stream is like trying to keep the object I'm painting in a place where you can see it without sacrificing like my ability to work on it. You know what I mean? There's a happy medium there somewhere. And I hope I find it. So obviously the ultimate goal is to do these paints as well as I can. Still let the stream enjoy what's happening as well. But I guess part of the enjoyment of the stream is just the hanging out. But in the Bob Ross example, you know, you can see what he's working on the entire time. I've thought about adding another camera. Yeah, so I mean, obviously the camera's overhead. There's just the one. I've got my magnifier. Oh, look at that. Hi. My magnifier and light is kind of between me and the camera. So sometimes I'm like reaching around this magnifier that's in front of me. And other times I'm like real hunched in with the object in my lap or nearly there. But I definitely don't want the camera to be, like, in my crotch, you know? So I'd rather it be over my desk. I mean, I've got a little bit more breathing room, some real estate here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can... Oh. Yeah, I guess that's better. Oh, that's funny. 'Cause then I hold her up and now she's off screen that way. But yeah, it's kind of a constant like juggling of equipment for the stream and for the painting. And then I've just got a microphone just off camera here. Yeah, exactly. Plus, let's be honest, you probably won't see much crotch because of gut. Definitely have more of that than I used to. And that definitely doesn't make for good television. Unless you're Trailer Park Boys, man, they know how to really glorify a good gut on Trailer Park Boys. And just when you thought Randy's was the best gut you've ever seen, then they bring out Philadelphia Collins. Good Lord, that man had a beautiful gut. What you looking at my gut for? That was a terrible accent, by the way. Terrible impression. So one of the best live shows I've ever seen, actually, was I got to see Randy and Leahy on tour, on a comedy tour together. And it was a real small venue. And it was really funny. Like, funnier than I even expected it to be. It was a lot of fun. And then sadly, John Dunsworth is his name that plays Mr. Leahy. He actually died just a few months after that, which is wild because dude, so healthy. Like, that guy was doing yoga poses on stage, all kinds of stuff. Just insane, his like physical ability. And I mean, you kind of see that in the series, like when he one of the funniest things ever is when he slides down the steps on that front porch outside the trailer with he's got his rum in, or not, yeah, well, he drank everything, but he had a drink in hand, didn't spill a drop, and it's just brrr, down the steps, and he doesn't like break the train of what he's saying. That is high comedy, man. He went to The Gathering for real? I had no idea. Yeah, he was yeah, Randy was smoking a ton on stage. And, you know, at the beginning, the gimmick was that he was trying to hide it, you know? And Leahy would, you know, in character, he would get onto Randy for getting high. And as the show progressed, he was just smoking more and more. I don't know how the dude was able to walk after how many hits I saw that guy bang out on the stage. I had no idea Randy would go to The Gathering. That's awesome. Then the question is, was he there as a fan, or did he like perform? Oh, he did the tour there. Oh, that's rad. Oh man, what a cool, like, I mean, speaking of, now I just forgot the word. Mashup. Yeah, but yeah, that goes together like peanut butter and jelly, man. Some Randy and some ICP. Some Juggalo crazy. Yeah, I could see that. That's awesome. Well, now I'm jealous of that. I wanted to go see his cheeseburger picnic tour when it came here to Kansas City. But having kids has been expensive. But it's all good. Dude, I don't know. I might be done. I never expected to be feeling like this today. Yeah, I think she might actually be done. Well, let me just straighten up this line a little bit. But I'm honestly having difficulty finding problems right now, which is good because I'm usually a lot more critical, and then I end up overdoing it, overthinking it. But I'm pretty satisfied with this. Huh. Sweet. Yeah, yesterday was a bummer day. Today is going out on a high as somebody dropped something on the floor upstairs. So, back to what things sound like during this stream. Because I watch these myself later, just as quality control. Is it pretty distracting, the fact that I'm in a basement and my family is right above me with nothing but a thin hardwood floor separating us, and a furnace behind me, and a water heater, and all the things, all the noises? Does it sound like I'm in the hull of a battleship right now? Sometimes it feels like it. Actually, I just saw something I might touch up a little bit more. See, now it's getting to the point where if I don't stop, I could go too far, and then it's problematic the other way. But I do need to do some second coats on some of these areas where I improved, and then just put it down and call it good. JR, you might have just stumbled into one of my most successful streams in terms of painting. Well, good. That's good to know. It's my personality, dude. I fuss over things that don't need to be fussed over. I think I'm satisfied with what we've done here. I think I'm done. See, I'm used to the camera being up there. But this is definitely a better angle because it's closer to where I work. Yeah, because this is where... Yeah. JR, I think you might be a good luck charm, man. Got buttoned up a lot of loose ends just with you around. Alright, well, let's do one more close-up look. Let it focus in. So there we go. There is... I might put some black in her eye. I forgot, she does have a scuff in one of her eyes. And that may sound weird, like it's not going to look right, because the finishes will be different. But when I put the clear coat on, I'm probably going to put a gloss clear coat on. So it'll all work out. All work out in the end. Let me shake that up a little bit more. I can put these away too. Okay, what was I doing? I was painting. Alright, just gonna fix an eye here real quick. Alright, I am unusually quiet right now, which is funny because I'm doing like the least stressful paint right now. I'm just putting black over black. Very minimal detail. But I'm just kind of in the zone. I just want to spread that out a nice even coat. Because I painted the entire eye, I think I'm going to paint the other one now too, just to make it even. Plus that's really cleaned up some of the edges, so maybe that's a good idea. It's only the second Funko Pop I've ever painted as a precious Juggalo. So it's all still a learning curve. That's the thing with the other items that I paint, like sometimes I feel like I should do like an all-over paint, like give them a complete outfit or a look. And then other times I think, no, the whole thing that makes this funny or fun is that they're still dressed normally. It's just Juggalo face paint. Which I think in this example of Jasmine, the princess, I think it is kind of a happy medium, since I matched her Juggalo paint to her. It's not a dress, I don't know what you would call that. Ensemble. Okay. Some streaks there, let's just knock that down a little bit. Knock that down a little bit. Okay. That's it. She went from a blank canvas of white paint to a completed project. You know, one thing, and I'll use your opinion here, JR, because it is something I could do real quick. Do you think I should give the impression of a bit of mouth there, like just a little black slit, or just roll with it? Because it is a Funko Pop, and now that I think about it, I don't think they really do much in terms of having mouths. Right? I don't know, let me... to the Google machine. Funko Pop. Yeah, they don't. Okay, never mind. Talked myself out of it. So disregard, JR. We're not doing that. We don't need anything. She's done. And she's beautiful. Let's see what she looks like under different lighting here. It's more yellow. Yeah. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah. The lag between chat and stream is funny sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it, man. Killer. I love it. Well, that is the longest stream I've ever done, but I really, really like what we're walking away with here. That's pretty amazing. Cool. All right, well, that is another Precious Juggalos live stream Juggalette face painting of Princess Jasmine of Disney's Aladdin. Except right there. Dang it. Or is that just the light? Nope. I'll do that off camera. It's just a little, it's a tiny, it's not a big deal. It's just the lines don't quite meet up right there. But that's okay. Alright, cool. So that is Precious Juggalos number 6, I think this is, of the live stream. Shout out to JR for joining me today. I appreciate it, man. It makes the stream so much cooler when I can interact with somebody. But if I don't have anybody here, that's cool too, because I'm going to be painting anyway, so I might as well let a camera run. But yeah, I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow in terms of streaming. I might randomly pop on, I don't know. But otherwise, next Monday, 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be doing another Precious Juggalo paint. Probably going to finish Albert here from Belgium. He just needs a little detail work. And then might work on more of this nativity scene that I've neglected for months. Yeah, an empty chat sucks. That's why yesterday was such a bummer. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. Today was a good day, and I'll leave it as a good day. So yeah, definitely be here next Monday. Might show up this weekend. Who knows? Thanks again, JR. And thank you to everybody that watches. Leave a comment. Tell me what you enjoyed. Who the Shep? Oh, this guy? Yeah. Yeah, this is weird. It's he's on a tricycle with a squirrel. I don't know. It's something my mom gave me. And it just is what it is. Sometimes you just paint what you got. Yeah. Oh, man. ADD or whatever. So that's it. Signing out. See y'all next time. Whoop whoop, y'all.